Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories for talk about. Man and woman gunned down in St. Andrew home invasion. Jamaica wanted man, Kirkie Hinds, who was charged with quadruple dropout. His trial was scheduled to start today, but he is still on the run. Popular businessman gunned down in MONTEGO, St. James. Jet Lee, a farmer in St. Anne, was gunned down in drive-by shooting. Stay tuned for the full report. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in the parish of St. Andrew, where a man and a woman was gunned down in home invasion. So we'll get into the police report. A man and a woman were shot and taken out after gunmen invaded their home in the community known as Bow Thailand on Spanish Town Road in St. Andrew yesterday afternoon. The two deceased have been identified as 20-year-old Shakira Thomas and Tyler Taylor, a 21-year-old Tyler, both from the same address. It was reported that about 3:45 p.m., the two were at home when they were pounced upon by a group of men, all armed with handguns and rifles. Police said the men opened fire at the two, hitting Tyler in the upper head section and Thomas multiple times to her upper body. The two, the police reported, were transported by residents to the Kingston Public Hospital, where they were pronounced dropout by doctors on duty. The scene was processed and 15 5.56 and 7 9mm spent castings were found. No motive has been given for the attack. No people. Wanted man Kirkie Hinds, who was charged with quadruple dropout for 4 farmers. His trial was scheduled to start today, but he is still on the run. So we'll get into the latest report. Today is the scheduled start date for a trial of onward Kirkie Hinds for a quadruple dropout, but he is still on the run following a massive jailbreak from the Black River Police Station lockup in St. Elizabeth on June 19. Hinds is one of 8 inmates, several on murder charges, who cut their way out of jail. In the wake of the jailbreak, the police high command reassigned the entire leadership of the St. Elizabeth Police Division. Hinds was charged in relation to the dropouts of 4 farmers: Archibald Brown, 60, his brother George Brown, 57, Morris Sanderson, 40, and Ezra Wright, 73. The men were taken out in the remote community of Claremont in northern St. Elizabeth on May 27, 2015. At the time of the dropouts, the police said Hinds was believed to be the leader of a gang which was a remnant of the infamous St. James-based Stone Crusher gang. He was apprehended in July 2015 when he was found hiding in the ceiling of a house in Hatfield, Manchester. Now his murder trial is set to begin, and while there have been reports that he has been spotted in St. James on several occasions since his escape, Hinds remains at large. Now people in MONTEGO Bay, St. James, popular businessman gunned down. A well-known MONTEGO Bay businessman was shot and taken out at his business place along Railway Lane in Montego Bay, St. James on Sunday night. He has been identified as George Wooler Henry, businessman also of Railway Lane in Montego Bay. Another man who was also shot and injured during the shooting was rushed to hospital and is being treated. Reports are that about 7:50 p.m., Henry and a group of persons were at the shop along Railway Lane when a motor vehicle drove up to the area. One man alighted from the car and brandished a handgun, which he used to open fire, hitting Henry multiple times. The gunman ran from the scene and escaped in a waiting motor car. Henry dropped out on the scene. Now, people in St. Anne. Farmer Jet Li gunned down in drive-by shooting. So we'll get into the latest report. A 32-year-old farmer was shot and taken out in drive-by shooting in Wilberforce in Brownstown, St. Anne on Saturday night. The deceased is Jumani Walford, known as Jet Li, of Lincoln Road in Wilberforce in Brownstown. Reports are that about 2:50 a.m. on Saturday, Walford was walking in a section of the community when a motor car was driven up and he was shot several times by unknown persons. The vehicle then sped off. Residents who heard the explosion alerted the police. On their arrival, Walford was seen suffering from gunshot wounds. He was assisted to the hospital where he was admitted for treatment but succumbed to his injuries later that day. The Brownstown police are probing the developments. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments down below and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.